What's up guys, it's Philly215 here, and today I'm going to show you the easiest way to do the weekly Nightfall strike in Destiny. Okay, a couple of things I want to mention before we dive in there is, one, when you complete this weekly Nightfall strike, you will obtain a blue flame over your head in the tower. It's actually pretty cool. It's the reason I did this mission. Next up, this mission, one of the modifiers for it is that enemies don't drop ammo for the weapon they're killed by. So running out of your primary ammo is a real thing that happens a lot in this mission. I would heavily suggest picking up heavy ammo synthesis and primary synthesis for that reason. Okay, so when you start the mission, you want to pretty much just go where it says on the map, and the first thing you'll have to do is summon a ghost to continue on to the next area. As soon as you summon the ghost, continue on through all the enemies. I wouldn't really suggest wasting your time on killing them. Continue on to the next area, and when the door opens, there's going to be a lot of enemies in this area. I would highly recommend just to kill all the enemies to the left side, because pretty much when you kill all the enemies to the left side, you can run by literally everything. So I would just suggest to do that. It's the easiest way to continue on and not waste too much ammo and too much time. Now, once you get to the next area, that is the first dead zone. So pretty much if you die and a teammate has to revive you. So this is where teamwork really comes into play. This is where, you don't want to die in a group of enemies because somebody will have to revive you. So if you die out in the middle of the desert with all these enemies around you, it's going to be really hard to revive you. And that's, honestly, I've seen it multiple times happen to me, a lot of other people. That's how, you end up failing the mission. And if everybody dies in the dead zone, you have to restart the entire mission. So this is where, teamwork and, everybody focusing fire on one enemy really plays a big role. So this entire dead zone area, it's just take your time, everybody focus on the same enemy, and you should be fine. Okay, so once you pretty much clear this entire area out, the first mini boss will appear. It is like a gigantic boss tank that will one-shot you if it hits you. Once again, I would not suggest to run out there and get in its face to try and kill it. Just stay back and shoot at it from long range. It gives you more reaction time to dodge its attacks, as well as if somebody dies, it's really easy to revive them. Once the mini-boss is destroyed, you can then, if you choose so, kill the enemies in that area, because I believe none of them are yellow bar. They're all red bar enemies, so they're really easy to kill if you happen to run low on ammo. Continue on to the next area, and you can either ride by this on your Sparrow, or you can fight through it. I was told if you fight through it, it makes the actual boss fight easier, because I was told if you don't run through it, more enemies spawn and stuff like that. I don't know if that's true or not, but me and my team ended up just fighting our way from this area all the way to the boss fight. Once at the boss fight, this is exactly what my team did, and it worked effectively the first time. You want to come through the door and go up to the top level of this ramp. Run all the way to the end, and when you fall down in this area, it is the perfect little ducky to just pop shot the boss all the way till he dies. You pretty much, in this area, if you try and just fight your way through it, it is going to be extremely hard. I would suggest just sitting in this little ducky and firing at the boss all the way till he moves. Once he moves, I would suggest to literally just jump out of this little cubby hole and shoot at him from the same location. Because if you guys split up and try and kill him and somebody dies, it's just going to be really hard on everybody else. So that's why everybody wants to stay in close proximity, but not too close to the point that if one person dies, everybody dies. But, just be strategic, and once you get them to move back to the same side for the second time, just go back in the hole and just keep shooting at them. And one person will stay crouched and revive everybody that dies, while the other two people just shoot at the boss, shoot rockets at the boss, stuff like that. But if you follow this method, you should get it the first time. This is the first time I did it, and I got it the first time, and it was really easy, guys. I think if you follow this method along with the things I've said, like picking up ammo synthesis before going into the mission, make sure that you're going into the mission with some form of arc damage. because arc damage is multiplied, so it makes it a lot easier. I went into this mission with a rocket launcher with arc damage. My teammate had a crazy good sniper rifle with arc damage. So, as long as you come into the mission somewhat prepared, I think it will be a lot easier than in previous times tried. But there you go, guys. If anything I said happened to help you out to get, through this mission, I would really appreciate in return to get a like. I'm not trying to beg for it, but, a like is heavily appreciated. Thanks so much, guys, for watching. And as always, so Philly 205.
Peace!